Welcome. Welcome to April 22nd, the Banjo Licks hotline live on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Thanks for being here, y'all. We're going to get into some dueling banjos. This is one that one of my members at banjolicks.com asked for, Dave. And so I figured instead of just putting it on the website, I'd go through it kind of phrase by phrase here on the hotline live. So we'll see what comes out. But I've split it into different parts that you can download. If you sign up for the Banjo Licks mailing list, I can send you the whole sheet. It's not that much information, but it's just kind of my notes for this session, going over the different parts, kind of how I categorize sections. And then also I picked out some licks from the Banjo Licks website that you can use for dueling banjos that I think would be appropriate for dueling banjos to spice it up a little bit. But I'm going to show you kind of a basic version of this, and we're going to go through the different parts. And let's just dive right in. If you're if you'd like to share where you're coming from, please type it in the chat box. And if you have any questions for me during the call, feel free to type that in the chat as well. I can view all the chat from here. So I'll try and answer those questions as best as I can. Let's dive right in. So we all know Dueling Banjos. It's a great song for learning by ear because it's got these short phrases. And this is the same reason that I like licks for learning by ear. If you haven't done learning by ear before, getting a short phrase in your head is easier than getting an entire melody. So you can use these phrases in dueling banjos as ear training exercises. Of course, if you want the tab for dueling banjos, I mean, you could just do a Google search for it, and I'm sure you could find like 50 different versions of this song. But I'm going to show it to you by ear. And so in this part one, we're doing just the rubato back and forth. Rubato means there's not really any time going on. There's just kind of the guitar player plays, or you're maybe playing with another banjo player, but the other person plays, and then you respond by playing that phrase back to the guitar player or the other person playing. So, for example, you've got the G strum to C to G. And so, when I'm strumming this, I'm going thumb for downstrokes, index for upstrokes. You're just going G, 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 C, G. And you can do thumb, thumb all the way. And that's maybe doing an upstroke with your thumb. But my thumb catches on these strings when I do an upstroke. So I like to do the index finger for the strum. It's not a big deal what you choose to do. Just try to get it the rhythm correct. Da 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 or da da da. Yeah, I mean that's it. As far as I can remember. So you got that strum. G G G C G. That's like element number one. It's the simplest element. You're just strumming chords. So we've got that. Now we've got the first lick. We all heard that lick a million times. I mean, that's like sometimes the first thing that people learn on the banjo because they know it in their head. And so I would encourage you to figure this out by ear if you don't know it already. I'll play it another time for you. And then we're calling that lick one for this. Da 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 da. Some people will play it with a closed second string the whole time, no open first string. Ring finger on the 3rd fret second string instead of open first string, same note. And you can do a hammer on. You can play it however you want to play it, and that's totally up to you. But the notes, you want to make sure you get those right. Okay, so that's lick number one. Now I'm going to go through this fairly quickly since this is kind of like a hotline tutorial. You can go back and watch the recording after this if you want to pause it and rewind it. So we've got lick number 1. And going back, we've got the strum. Great. So now lick number 2. Lick number 2 is played in 3 different positions or keys, if you will. And it goes like this. So you've got lick number 1, da 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 da. You've got lick number 2, ba 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 bum 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 bum. And that's in G. Just like that. So now we're going to play it in C, because that's kind of the next step of what's happening in Dueling Banjos, is the guitar player plays it in 3 different keys, G, C, and D, or 3 different positions, G, C, and D, over 3 different chords, whatever you want to call it, but it's over G. And now we're going to go to C at the 5th fret, and we're going to play the same exact fingerings, but we're kind of treating our nut as the bar here. And if we move our nut up to the 5th fret, you've got that same exact phrase played with a very similar fingering. And then you'll go back to G, but I'm going to go up to D and play this. So we're barring here at the 7th fret, and that's what's creating our D shape. You know, this is a D chord. And so when you play these notes, it's the same phrase that we played in G, but it's up in D. And then it goes back into strumming. So those are the elements that we're going to be looking at. There's one more phrase that's kind of like the Yankee Doodle melody that we'll get into in this next part. But for the rubato part, you're not going to play the Yankee Doodle melody. You're going to play the strum, lick 1, lick 2 in G, C, and D. Just lick 2 in G, C, and D. So you'll do the strum. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 and then they'll do da 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 da. You can kind of mess around with it a little bit. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Back to G. Now to D. Da 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 da. Now we're going to part 2. This is where we get into tempo. So we're out of the rubato part. Now we're into part 2. And you start off, the guitar player will play. And then you'll play. Same thing. And now we'll do, I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can do it, but this is the way that I'm kind of like streamlining it. And you want to listen to the guitar player and maybe work it out with the guitar player or whoever else you're playing with to make it flow the way that you want to. Like, you can do this however you want to. Order the licks however you want to order them. But I'm going just a little walk, like alternating bass there. G, D, G, D. And that's happening while the other person's playing this lick. So the in tempo goes like this. Guitar player plays da 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 da. Now Yankee Doodle. Right? So Yankee Doodle is just okay. So that's like our 4th and final like lick element of this. And then you'll go into the what I'm calling like part 3, which is the full picking section. And the full picking section is really just improvisation over C, G, D, G, and you repeat that once. So it goes 4, 1, 5, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1. Just need to make sure I can see the chat. Hey, Piero from Switzerland, Bill from Long Island, Victor from Atlantic City, New Jersey. Awesome. Good to see y'all here. So on this full picking part, if you're a beginner or an intermediate player, I would say keep it simple to start out. I mean, you want to make sure the timing is good. Your drive will come with time, with practice. Your speed will come with practice, with the metronome and backing tracks, and focusing on bringing up your tempo. But you can only bring up your tempo if you have good timing. So you want to keep this as simple as possible. I know we all want to play like Eric Weisberg did on that original recording of Dueling Banjos. He's burning through it. He's playing some awesome stuff, and we all want to play like that. But you got to start somewhere. And if you want to play Dueling Banjos, simplifying it, if you're a beginner or intermediate, is the best way to do it. Let me see where else. Oh man, Croatia, South Carolina. Tucson. Awesome. All right. Let's get to this part 3, the full picking section. So we've got our Yankee Doodle transition. So the way that I'm simplifying this in my mind is I'm playing just like some transitions between chords. So you've got your Yankee Doodle part. And there's some syncopation in there. I mean, there's bouncing a lot between eighth notes and quarter notes there. And that just simplifies it. You don't have the pressure of putting a ton of rolls in there. Yeah, I'm doing forward rolls over the G chord, but you don't need to do that. You can go C, like just play notes over that chord. Just do eighth notes. You don't have to do 16th notes the entire time. As opposed to doing 16th notes, let's hear what that sounds like. So that's like 16th notes the entire time. Yeah, that sounds a lot bluegrass here. But just like I teach in all of the lessons on banjo licks, when you're learning by ear, it's really important that you get your timing and your form down. And if you can feel the form and you can feel the timing, then you can move it up a level. Then you can add licks in. Then you can start to add more 16th notes into your playing. But you want to get that form and that basic timing first before you do anything else. And so this is a good example of that. Like you could play it with a lot of 16th notes if you wanted to, but you got to make sure that your timing is down. So it really comes back to that. So after this part 3, we've got part 4, which is back and forth at the tempo. So you're going back and forth with the guitar player at this tempo. So the lick is lick number 2. And so after this picking part, and the guitar player will go, or and then you'll jump in with that. And so this is, remember, lick number 2 is, it's modified a little bit in this section because we're playing it at a little bit faster tempo and we're filling in the notes with our first string. We're filling in the sound with our first string a little bit more. So that's what it sounds like. You're bouncing back and forth between the melody notes and the first string note. Same with up here at the C position. So I'm doing that lick all with my thumb on that C position. But I'm bouncing back and forth between the melody note and the first string. And then same for the D. It's the exact same thing. And then we'll get back into that first lick. Now Yankee Doodle. And that's when traditionally you speed it up one more time. So you'll do Yankee Doodle. So you'll speed it up, and that was not even the full tempo that it normally is when you hear it on a recording, but that's still a good tempo to shoot for. And so you've got that part 5, which is after you play the back and forth at tempo. I've got this all written down too, so if you're confused right now, I apologize, but I am going through this fairly quickly. I'm going to play it through in its entirety so you can hear it. But then you have the ending lick, and I'll let you get the ending lick off Banjo Licks because I did post it there. It's a really cool ending lick. So it does some stuff before that, but the ending lick is posted up on banjolicks.com. I'll share this document afterwards once I have the recording, but let me just play this through so you can really get a sense of what I'm talking about. Now I'll try and talk during it so I can, outline where the parts are, but I'll do my best there. So we got the rubato back and forth. Sometimes it just starts with a strum, and you'll strum back. Listen, the palm muting will be the guitar, and the non-palm muting will be the banjo. Check it out. So we got strum. Not supposed to be palm muted. D chord. speed it up more. It's pretty exciting at the end. So that's it. I mean, I know that's a lot in a short amount of time, but I encourage you to go back to this recording when I send it out and check out the different parts of it. Just do your best to match what's happening on either this recording or the original recording or Bela Flex recording, whatever you want to learn from. Just try to match what they're doing. And that's just going to inform your style and your playing a lot more than it would if you were just to learn it from a piece of paper, a tablature. And of course, banjolicks.com is it's got over 350 licks, songs, and backup lessons available for $16 a month or $144 for the year, which breaks down to $12 a month if you pay up front for a year. Banjolicks.com is where you go check it out. We've been getting a ton of new testimonials from people that they've been sharing their success stories, how they've been liking Banjo Licks and how it's been helping them. And that's also posted on the website. And it's really cool to hear all of that. All of those successes come from the members there. Thank you for joining me for this. I hope this was helpful in your banjo journey and helpful for you to figure out dueling banjos on your instrument. I'll send out the recording and the PDF cheat sheet, if you will, via the mailing list later today. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you on the next one.